So what do we really know about this? What questions should we be asking? What questions should we be allowed to ask without being attacked as foreign agents? Peter Ford is the former British ambassador to Syria. He works for a group that has been described as pro-Assad, though he can describe it himself, and he joins us now. Mr. Ambassador, thank you for coming on. So tell us...
Thanks for having me.
Since you do know a lot about Syria, and you're a fluent Arabic speaker, and you follow this carefully, what do we know? What does your government know? What does our government know about the genesis of this chemical attack?
It's not certain by any means that it was a chemical attack. There are reports from Western journalists who were in Duma yesterday, reports that they could find no folks who would confirm that there'd been a chemical attack. They went actually to the hospital where those videos were filmed. They spoke to doctors, named doctors, so this can be checked, who said that there was no chemical attack. What there was an ordinary bomb attack that had people streaming into the hospital with smoke inhalation problems. And what happened then was that the white helmets, that's the jihadi medical auxiliaries, started shouting gas, caused panic. Then everybody went into gas mode. They started with the hoses and the inhalers. Meanwhile, it was all being carefully videoed and put out by rich Arab country propagandists. And there's a distinct possibility that we have been deluded, that we've been suckered. I think the president's advisors have served him extremely badly. They've not been asking the hard questions like, who are these white helmets? Was the president told that these are the people who have helped in beheadings, who have literally been picking up the pieces? Are these the people that he thinks would be good witnesses? Did they tell?
So let me stop you and say, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. I'm not an Arabic speaker. I don't really know what happened. I have no idea. Here's what I do know, though, as an observer of government, is that before you launch any kind of attack, you need to explain to your population why you're doing it, and your explanation has to hold water, because this is a democracy, after all. What do you think, but neither government, no government involved bothered to do that, so what do you think, if you could quickly sum it up, the point of this is? What's the actual point of this?
I don't think it has any real point. The action was futile. Even those sites that were bombed had been inspected as recently as last November by these international inspectors who are there now. Did the president's advisors tell him that they'd been inspected recently and given the all clear? I suspect the president has not been given the facts and that he's been led into error by advisors who've been extremely gullible and haven't carried out their intelligence work properly. This has all the hallmarks of an intelligence fiasco.
Yes, it does. And those don't tend to go away. They linger. When you mislead the public, they don't forget it. Ambassador, thank you for the perspective on that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.